Talk about the foundations of the human environment and public health and the intersections between the built environment and public health. We really have to begin in Philadelphia in the late 1700s with this gentleman, Thomas Paine. Philadelphia, as you all know, was built along the shores of the Delaware River. The mosquitoes from the river and the surrounding marshes regularly infected the city with yellow fever. For centuries, people have known, of course, that there is a correlation between good health and pure drinking water, but no one could explain why. No one could demonstrate that this was, in fact, the case until this gentleman, Dr. John Snow of London, came along in the 1840s. Now, Dr. John Snow was interested in the transmission of cholera, and he began mapping the cases of cholera around the Broad Street area of London when he noticed that all of the cholera cases seemed to surround one pump. One public drinking water supply was the source of the cholera. Now, at this time, Dr. John Snow did not have the benefit of germ theory, although there were a number of biologists working along those lines. Let's skip ahead to the American Civil War, when tens of thousands of men who had never been away from home before suddenly found themselves living in army camps. Now, many of these young men, particularly from the very rural areas, had no immunity to many communicable diseases. Here is a picture of some Union troops at their winter quarters. You see they have a very nice wooden hut that was constructed. They even had a little name for their building. Here you have a man with a broom, another one chopping wood for heating, and you have what appear to be a clothesline, and generally speaking, camp life is very clean, neat, and organized, and more to the point, sanitary. Now, in the 1870s, along comes Dr. Louis Pasteur, who publishes a book called Germ Theory in Medicine and Surgery.